Hello once again and welcome on PACIS TV English News, African #1 television. My name is Benjamin Kwizera and these are the top stories. The Minister of Health, Dr. Sabin Nsanzimana, has urged the residents of Nyaruguru district to express gratitude to Rwanda Defense Forces (RDF) for its vital role in ensuring their security and supporting their daily well-being. In Kamonyi district, parents whose children attend a low-regional school in Kamonyi district have praised the quality of education provided. Rwanda's largest public referral hospital, CYANGWA, is set to relocate to its facility MYAKA by the end of 2026, marking a major step in the country's healthcare expansion. In international news, the Ukrainian Air Force says a serious shortage of interceptor missiles meant none of 23 ballistic missiles fired by Russia at Kiev on Sunday night. Welcome to our news in details. This is the news brought to you in partnership with the Credo Hotel located in Huye district, southern province of Rwanda. The Minister of Health, Dr. Sabin Nsanzimana, has urged the residents of Nyaruguru district to express gratitude to the Rwanda Defense Forces (RDF) and the Rwanda National Police (RNP) for their vital role in ensuring their security and supporting their daily well-being, including assisting them in accessing medical care when they fall ill. News in detail. As Nyaruguru district marked the 32nd Liberation celebration, the event was combined with the conclusion of a week dedicated to medical outreach activities conducted by specialist doctors from Rwanda Defense Forces and Rwanda National Police. These medical professionals had spent a month at Munini Hospital providing treatment to residents suffering from various conditions that would otherwise have required referral to the University Teaching Hospital of Butare, RY'IGITANGAZAMAKURU, or Rwanda Military Hospital in Kanombe. Some beneficiaries, including Gasana Jean-Baptiste and Mukanyanwi Julien, expressed heartfelt appreciation for the specialized care they received from RDF and the Rwanda National Police doctors, noting that the treatment helped cure illness that had long troubled them. I suffered from eyes problems, and they told me that my sickness was very harsh and they don't have ways to resolve it. I could not look in my phone. When somebody called me, I was not able to realize who was it. But when experts from RDF and RNP came, they helped me a lot. I want to thank doctors from RDF and the Rwanda National Police for the best services we received. The Minister of Health, Dr. Sabin Nsanzimana, who joined the celebrations with the security institutions, local leaders and residents, emphasized that 32 years since liberation present an important opportunity to thank the Rwanda Defense Forces for safeguarding citizens and even supporting them in accessing healthcare when needed. He also called on citizens to continue their journey of self-liberation by addressing challenges that hinder household development, such as child stunting, family conflicts, and teenage pregnancies. He stressed that tackling these issues is essential for contributing to national development and sustainable development. These acts have been happening for a long time now. It is annual activities. In health sector, we benefit from this because it helps us a lot. Last year, I remember that we had 5,000 Rwandans who had eyes problem, but all of them are now in good conditions. According to the figures presented by Brigadier General Dr. Kajimbana, head of health services in Rwanda Defense Forces, over the course of 1 month at Munini Hospital, specialized doctors from the RDF and Rwanda National Police provided free medical services to more than 8,400 residents, including over 214 patients treated for eye conditions. Furthermore, within a 4-month nationwide program, approximately 34,000 citizens received medical care from RDF and Rwanda National Police specialists across various hospitals in the country, with more than 3,000 benefiting from eye care services. From Nyaruguru district to Kamonyi district, parents whose children attend RW'IGITANGAZAMAKURU school in Kamonyi district have praised the quality education provided, noting that it equips their children with knowledge and prepares them to become responsible and capable citizens, giving hope for the country's future. These remarks were made during a ceremony marking the completion of nursery school and the lower primary level. Timothy Grant, an experienced teacher from United States of America, says that he is impressed by how Rwandan's teachers are very dedicated to their job.
While I've been here, almost 2 years now. For education, I appreciate very much how dedicated the teachers are here at École Rossignol. I have been a teacher in other schools in the United States and also in a different country in Asia called Thailand. And everywhere I've been, the teachers are very dedicated to the students. So to compare, this is happening everywhere. Teachers are dedicated to their students, and students love their teachers. So I have seen the same thing everywhere. And that's just a very nice thing about the relationship between teachers and their students. Here at École Rossignol, I really appreciate the support from my Mujenzi, and it's a very interesting international school how they teach in the subject of French and they teach in the subject of English, and Kinyarwanda is really only a subject, and it's not encouraged to speak Kinyarwanda between classmates, and the teachers have a very good discipline system where the students do not, when we're at lunch or outside on the playground, the students do not speak to each other in Kinyarwanda. They speak to each other in French, and when they get older, they speak more in English. And that's something I find very impressive. And to compare that to my culture from the United States, we really don't have an international school system where we promote multiple language learning and use inside the culture. It's mostly just an English-speaking culture with a lot of immigration. So those families speak their home native language in the home and with their communities. But in the schools, it's not. You learn a second language, but you must go outside of the United States to actually practice that language.
Well, that was Timothy Grant, an experienced teacher all the way from United States of America, saying that he is impressed by how Rwandan's teachers are very dedicated to their jobs. Rwanda's largest public referral hospital, RY'IGITANGAZAMAKURU, is set to relocate to its new facility in Masaka by the end of 2026, marking a major step in the country's healthcare expansion. However, its current site in central Kigali will continue providing critical emergency services. Here is the more report.
Rwanda's Minister of Health has announced that University Teaching Hospital of Kigali, commonly known as ISHZE, will relocate to its newly completed facility in Masaka by the end of 2026. While most medical services will move to the new hospital, the current ISHZE site in central Kigali will continue operating critical emergency services to provide a rapid treatment for victims of road accidents and other life-threatening emergencies. The new hospital, located in Kichukiro district, has already been completed, built by Shanghai Construction Group. The project cost approximately 508 million Chinese yuan, equivalent to more than 124 billion Rwandan francs. The facility represents a major expansion of Rwanda's healthcare infrastructure. It will accommodate 837 patients, nearly doubling the capacity of the current ISHZE, which has 553 beds. The hospital will also feature 18 modern operating theatres, in addition to specialized maternity surgical units, and will be equipped with advanced medical technology, including MRI scanners, radiology services, 4 X-ray machines, and other state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Speaking before Parliament's Public Accounts Committee, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Jean-Marie RW'IGITANGAZAMAKURU, said that Kibagabaga Hospital will help observe some of the patients who currently rely on CYANGWA once the relocation is completed. He explained that maintaining emergency and trauma services at the current CYANGWA location is essential because the hospital sits in the heart of Kigali, where road traffic accidents are frequent and immediate emergency care remains critical. The new CYANGWA is part of a growing medical hub in Masaka, nearly at the Iraq Africa Training Center for Advanced Cancer Surgery and robotic-assisted procedures, a specialized heart hospital, and a new center dedicated to infectious disease treatment and research. To further strengthen healthcare services in the area, the Ministry of Health also plans to upgrade the health centers of Busanza, Gatenga, Gahanga, and Muyumbu to provide high-level and emergency medical care, helping reduce pressure on Masaka Hospital as the region's healthcare demand continues to grow.
Well, from Kigali to Rusizi district, parents have been urged to give a greater attention to children with disabilities and to ensure they are granted equal opportunities in education and full access to their rights, emphasizing that they are equally capable. This message was delivered in Kamembe sector, Rusizi district, during celebrations marking St. Emilia School Day and the graduation of nursery school pupils, where inclusive education was highlighted as a foundation for the future of the children. News in detail.
Nyiranhabineza Teofila, a resident of Kamembe sector and parent of a child studying at St. Emilia School, praised the institution for its special commitment to supporting children with disabilities. She called on other schools to learn from this model in order to improve the quality and inclusiveness of education.
It is very good. We recognize the contribution of this school in inclusive education. There are some children with disabilities in this school. There are some who have mental disability, eye disabilities, and others. The head teacher of St. Emilia School, Sister Alphonsine Nyonguru, emphasized that children with disabilities are just capable of learning as their peers. She urged the parents to recognize their children's rights and ensure that they are given equal opportunities, stressing that they deserve the same care and support as any other child. What we request parents, particularly those who have kids with disabilities, is that they must take care of them and integrate them like other kids. Gerard Usengimana, the Rusizi District Education Officer, commended St. Emilia School and Catholic Diocese of CYANGWA for their significant role in promoting inclusive education. He also encouraged the parents to closely monitor and support their children's academic progress. His Lordship Monsignor Edward Sinayodie, Bishop of the Catholic Diocese of CYANGWA, called on parents to provide equal opportunities to all children, with particular attention to those with disabilities. He stressed the importance of nurturing and protecting them so that no child is left behind due to any form of disability. We are very happy that children are treated equally. They get equal chances, especially these kids with disabilities. Caring for and investing in upbringing and education of children with disabilities is essential, as it enables them to access equal opportunities and achieve personal development. Parents and educators were encouraged to support them fully and uphold their educational rights, reaffirming that they are capable and should not be excluded for development. St. Emilia School currently has 105 pupils, including 15 children living with various physical disabilities. Well, after a short commercial break, we are coming back with our international news tonight.
Ya shuri bose bashaka ni College Fondation Sinagera.
Mama we.
iri ni ishuri ribumbatiye icyerekezo cy'u Rwanda twifuza kuko ritanga uburezi buhamye mu mashuri y'inshuke, abanza, icyiciro rusange ndetse n'amashami y'imyuga n'ubumenyingiro mu buhinzi, ubworozi, food processing, ubwubatsi, ubukanishi bw'ibinyabiziga, fashion design, gutunganya imisatsi, ububaji n'ubusuderi. Hari n'amasomo y'igihe gito short courses mu mashami yavuzwe haruguru aherekezwa na practice zihagije kuko abanyeshuri bigira mu nganda za Sina Gerard International Football Academy yigisha abana guhera ku myaka 6 gucunga ruhago sawa sawa, athleticism, imbyino nyarwanda no kwiga amategeko y'umuhanda no gutwara ibinyabiziga nabyo biri mu nyongera y'amasomo. Abana biga amashuri y'incuke n'abanza basoza ibyo byiciro bose bazi gutwara igare. Umwana wa segonderi we atahana uruhusa rwo gutwara ibinyabiziga. Witinda kwandikisha umwana ku ishuri kuri Nyirangarama cyangwa ku mashami ya Sina Gerard Entreprise Urwibutso hose mu gihugu. Ku bindi bisobanuro hamagara 0788535123 cyangwa 0788535999. Twubaka ubukungu bushingiye ku bumenyi.
From 11 June to 19 July, everything can wait. The FIFA World Cup 2026. Catch all 104 matches on dedicated channels, live on SuperSport.
Available with DSTV English Plus. Subscribe now to your package and enjoy all channels for 30 days. Get a Canal Plus HD decoder for only 5,000 francs.
I wish I could leave my skin behind.
Icy'ingenzi ntabwo ari ukugira diplome ya kaminuza. Uyu munsi birahagije kuganira n'umuntu byonyine ukamenya ko yize muri kaminuza ibonetse yose cyangwa se ko yize muri kaminuza Gatolika y'u Rwanda, Catholic University of Rwanda, by'umwihariko mu ishami ryayo rya Kigali. Ubu abazi guhitamo neza batangiye kwiyandikisha muri Catholic University of Rwanda Kigali campus ikorera Nyamirambo. Abashaka kwiga mu mashami y'uburezi kwiyandikisha mu gihembwe kizatangira mu kwezi kwa gatatu, March intake, byaratangiye muri postgraduate diploma in education PGDE. Ababiga muri weekend. Hatangwa kandi amasomo muri Department of Education in Sciences mu mashami ya Economics and Computer Science, Mathematics and Computer Science, Mathematics and Geography na Mathematics and Economics. Hari kandi Department of Education in Arts and Social Sciences mu mashami ya English and Kinyarwanda, English and French, French and Kinyarwanda, English and Kiswahili, Economics and Entrepreneurship, English and History, Economics and History na Economics and Geography. Uhitamo kwiga ku manywa cyangwa se mu biruhuko. Twakira kandi abanyeshuri bafite A1 muri education bakeneye gukomeza amasomo yabo ku rwego rwa A0. Iyandikisha unyuze kuri wa@cur.ac.rw. Wanahamagara cyangwa ukandika ubutumwa kuri 07 83 18 86 26 cyangwa 07 33 21 46 78 cyangwa none 07 88 52 41 98. Wanandika email kuri curkigalcampus@gmail.com.
The only way to being found is getting lost.
Nyuma rero ugiye kutubwira impamvu zatumye uhitamo kuza gusaba akazi hano.
Bwa mbere nza gusaba akazi hano nari nabitekerejeho, mbabarire. Murakoze. Mu by'ukuri numvaga mfite ubushobozi ndetse n'ubushake.
So kutiteguye bihagije ni ukutaryama neza. Rwanda Farm, le paradis du matelas.
Banyarwanda, rya shuri rikuru ry'abafurere b'abayozefite rikomeje kuba ubukombe mu gushyira ku isoko ry'umurimo abize ubumenyingiro bufite ireme.
Iryo nta rindi ni St Joseph Integrated Technical College ryongeye gufungura amarembo ku bashaka kuryigamo.
Banyeshuri, amahitamo ni ayanyu. Kugeza abanyeshuri bari kwiyandikisha muri Bachelor of Technology, muri Information Technology, cyangwa construction technology.
Kwiyandikisha byaratangiye kandi bigeze kuri, dore ko amasomo azatangira ku ya 29 Kamena muri uyu mwaka.
Uwiyandikisha yitwaza inyemezabwishyu y'amafaranga 44,000 by'amafaranga y'u Rwanda, fotokopi y'indangamuntu, diplome iriho umukono wa noteri na transcript z'imyaka 3 kubaje kwiga muri BTEC.
Saint Joseph Integrated Technical College iherereye i Nyamirambo mu mujyi wa Kigali imbere y'urukiko rw'ubucuruzi. Ku bindi bisobanuro wahamagara nimero iri kuri ekara yawe.
Saint Joseph Integrated Technical College, igisubizo mu bwubatsi n'ikoranabuhanga birambye.
Ni murikagurisha mpuzamahanga PSF yateguye imurikagurisha mpuzamahanga ku nshuro ya 29 rizabera igikondo mu mujyi wa Kigali kuva ku itariki ya 28 Nyakanga kugeza ku ya 17 Kanama 2026. Ibihugu bigera kuri 20 byose bizaba biri mu rw'imisozi igihumbi. Buri gicuruzwa, service cyangwa kwidagadura wifuza byose bizaba bihari. Imiryango izaba ifunguye buri munsi guhera saa 3 za mu gitondo kugera saa 4 z'ijoro. Kubifuza kumurika ibyo bakora nababwira iki? Imiryango irafunguye. Hamagara 0785 imurikagurisha mpuzamahanga Expo uritegurirwa n'urugaga rw'abikorera PSF ifatanyije na Minisiteri y'Ubucuruzi n'Inganda Minicom.
Bakerarugendo namwe bashyitsi mugenda mu karere ka Muhanga no mu tundi turere two mu ntara y'Amajyepfo n'intara y'Iburengerazuba, namwe mwese mukeneye serivisi za hotel, ni muze nimugera mu mujyi wa Muhanga mukomeze gato. Nimugera i Kabgayi murahasanga hoteli yiteguye kubakirana urugwiro. Iyo nta yindi ni Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi. Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi tugufitiye serivisi zitandukanye za bar na restaurant kandi zitanga nk'ubuhanga n'icyubahiro ku mukiriya utugana. Tubafitiye kandi imikino itandukanye ifasha abatugana kuruhuka nka piscine wogera mu karuka mu mutwe, imyicungo igezweho abana bidagaduriramo bagataha banezerewe, tennis na table game bakunze kwita biyari, igisoro ndetse na volley yo ku mucanga bakunze kwita beach volley mukunda muri benshi nayo nitwayibagiwe. Ikindi nuko muri Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi twakira inama zitandukanye kuko tubafitiye ibyumba byiza by'inama utasanga ahandi, byaba bito ndetse n'ibishobora kwakira abantu benshi ariko by'akarusho tukaba tubafasha no gukora inama mukoresheje ikoranabuhanga mu gihe mutari kumwe mu cyumba. Kubifuza serivisi za catering Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi, amafunguro n'ibinyobwa tubibagerezaho ku gihe. Tubafitiye ibyumba byiza byagutse biri mu byiciro bitandukanye harimo n'ibyo bakunze kwita suite mu ndimi z'amahanga, ndetse byose ukaba ubibona ku giciro cyiza. Muri make ugeze muri Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi ahora yifuza kugaruka kubera uburyo yakiranwe ubwuzu n'icyubahiro bitasanga ahandi, kuko serivisi tuzitanga kinyamwuga kandi zishingiye ku ndangagaciro za kizizi. Ku bindi bisobanuro waduhamagara kuri telefone ziri kuri ekara yawe cyangwa ukatwandikira unyuze ku mbuga nkoranyambaga zacu zitandukanye. Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi, imfura mu mahoteli mu gutanga serivisi nziza inoze kandi ku gihe.
Crafting the future.
Well, welcome to our international news tonight. The Ukrainian Air Force says a serious shortage of interceptor missiles meant none of 23 ballistic missiles fired by Russia at Kiev on Sunday night were shot down. At least 15 people were killed in the second large-scale Russian attack on the Ukrainian capital city, a week officials said. 8 more were killed in the wider Kiev region. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has appealed for allies to take strong decisions at this week's NATO summit to provide Kiev with air defenses. After the strikes, he said that the Ukrainian military have been successful in intercepting cruise missiles and drones, but not ballistic missiles. Sunday's massive Russian attack consisted of 68 missiles and 351 strike drones, he said in a post on X. The Air Force shot down or suppressed 37 missiles and 326 drones, it said. Zelensky warned that Moscow would continue to hit residential buildings as long as defensive Patriot missiles remain in the Allies' stockpiles. From Ukraine to Vatican, His Holiness Pope Leo XIV greets residents in Castel Gandolfo. Residents and pilgrims gathered in large numbers in the historic town of Castel Gandolfo on the 5th of July 2026 as Pope Leo XIV warmly greeted the public during a special appearance. The Holy Father received an enthusiastic welcome as he addressed the crowd from the Apostolic Palace overlooking the town's central square, a place long associated with the papal summer retreat. Smiling and waving to those gathered, Pope Leo XIV expressed his gratitude for their presence and offered words of encouragement, peace and unity. In his brief address, the Pope emphasized the importance of community, compassion and faith in today's world. He called on people to support one another, especially in times of difficulty, and to remain steadfast in hope. The visit to Castel Gandolfo marks a continuation of the Pope's outreach to faithful beyond the Vatican, reconnecting with communities in locations of historical and spiritual significance. For many residents, the moment was both symbolic and deeply personal, reflecting a renewed closeness between the papacy and the people. Pilgrims from different parts of Italy and beyond described the encounter as uplifting, noting that seeing the Pope in such a serene and intimate setting strengthened their faith. As the event concluded, Pope Leo XIV imparted his apostolic blessing, leaving the crowd with a message of peace and renewed spiritual inspiration. Thank you very much for being with us tonight on PACIS TV. But before we come to an end of our news edition tonight, let's go back to the top stories. The Minister of Health, Dr. Sabin Nsanzimana, has urged the residents of Nyaruguru district to express gratitude to the Rwandan Defense Forces RDF and Rwanda National Police RNP for their vital role in ensuring their security and supporting their daily well-being. In Kamonyi district, parents whose children attend the RW'IGITANGAZAMAKURU school in Kamonyi district have praised the quality of education provided. Rwanda's largest public referral hospital, CHIK, is set to relocate to its new facility in Masaka by the end of 2026, marking a major step in the country's healthcare expansion. In international news, the Ukrainian Air Force says a serious shortage of interceptor missiles meant none of 23 ballistic missiles fired by Russia at Kiev on Sunday night were shut down. Thank you very much once again for being with us tonight. This is PACIS TV English News Edition. My name is Benjamin Kwizera and I wish you a very fantastic night.